Cottonwood Mayor and City Council of the City of Cottonwood for presentation of proclamations, awards, and introduction of new city employees to be held on May 7th, 2019 at 5:30 p.m. And tonight we have with us Councilmember Matthews, Vice Mayor Henry, Councilmember Nairn, and Councilmember Holz. So first up, we have a proclamation proclaiming support for the Yavapai College Yavapai Promise program. I believe we have Barb Walk here to receive us today. I'll go ahead and read the proclamation, then we'll call you up and you can say a few words. Does that work for you? Okay, great. So whereas studies have shown that people with an associate's degree earn $360,000 more on average during their career than people with a high school diploma, and whereas people with associate degrees strengthen our tax base by contributing an average of $100,000 more to the tax rolls than people with high school diplomas, and whereas a well-educated workforce helps attract and retain businesses because 64% of jobs require a college certificate or degree, and whereas people with a college degree are less likely to take advantage of various tax-funded services ranging from unemployment and TANF to food stamps or incarceration, and whereas more than 200 other communities have already established College Promise scholarship programs infusing millions of dollars of federal grants into their communities, and whereas the City of Cottonwood desires to create a college-going culture within Yavapai County for the aforementioned reasons. Now, therefore, I, Tim Alinsky, Mayor of Cottonwood, Arizona, and the Cottonwood City Council do hereby proclaim our support of the Yavapai Promise program of Yavapai College, which is a promise to make earning a college degree tuition-free for the graduating high school and GED class of 2019 who complete a degree within 2 years, 7 consecutive semesters at Yavapai College. So let's get Barb Walk on up. And thanks for being here to receive us. Yeah, you bet. Of course, did you want to?
Sure. I would just like to say that I'm very proud of Yavapai College. I'm a graduate from 1907. And I've seen a lot of history at Yavapai College. I've worked on this campus for 23 years, and I'm very proud of what we're doing. And basically, this class, this graduating class of high school students, we are providing 7 semesters of free tuition. They will pay for their tuition, and if they complete 61 credit hours within 7 semesters, as the mayor said, then all of that tuition cost will be returned to them. So I'm very excited about it. I'm very proud, and thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks, Barb. Okay, next proclamation is proclaiming May 18, 2019 as Kids to Parks Day. So whereas May 18, 2019 is the 9th Kids to Parks Day organized and launched by the National Park Trust, held annually on the 3rd Saturday of May, and whereas Kids to Parks Day empowers kids and encourages families to get outdoors and visit America's parks, and whereas it is important to introduce a new generation to our nation's parks, and whereas we should encourage children to lead a more active lifestyle to combat the issues of childhood obesity, diabetes mellitus, hypertension, and hypercholesterolemia. Helps to read these once or twice before you do it in public, but anyway. I challenge anyone else here to pronounce that. Whereas Kids to Parks Day is open to all children and adults across the country to encourage a large and diverse group of participants, and whereas Kids to Parks Day will broaden children's appreciation for nature and outdoors, and now, therefore, I, Tim Alinsky, Mayor of Cottonwood, Arizona, do hereby proclaim May 18, 2019 as Kids to Parks Day, and encourage residents of Cottonwood to make time, May 18, 2019, to take the children in their lives to a neighborhood, state, or national park. There's nobody here tonight to receive the proclamation, unfortunately. They're all at the park. They're all at the park. Okay. Up next is introduction of new employees. We have Marie Carpenter with us this evening to introduce ANTINA SILVERSMITH, the new communications specialist. Good evening.
Mayor Alinsky and Council, it is my privilege to introduce our newest communications specialist, ANTINA SILVERSMITH. She has joined the Cottonwood Police Department Communications Center just on April 29th, so she's barely into her second week. She's originally from Tuba City, and after visiting family in the Cottonwood area about 20 years ago, she and her husband decided to make Cottonwood their home, citing that this was a great place to raise a family. She studied social work at Yavapai College and NAU, and worked at the guidance clinic before becoming a stay-at-home mother. She was drawn towards social work because she has a desire to help others and children and those with mental illness. She is a mother of 5 daughters, and they range in age from 29, 26, 20, 14, and the youngest is 4. Antina has 4 grandchildren from the oldest daughter, and they are 10, 8, 5, and barely 2 months old. And her oldest, with her grandchildren, used to travel with the military, but they've now settled down in Camp Verde, so they're close by, and she can see them often. She shares her home with her 12-year-old Cocker Spaniel named Lucky, and her youngest has a fish tank that I bet you get to take care of. Of course, that's how that usually works. And she enjoys camping, fishing, and listening to music, and she played the clarinet in school. And she is a collector of antique oil lanterns and anything to do with turtles. Not the live ones, though, right? No, okay. You have hands full with the fish tank as it is. So it's my privilege to welcome you to the Cottonwood Police Department and introduce you to our council members. Anything you would like to say? Yeah. So, this is Mayor Linsky. Shake hands. Thank you. And she's going to grab a quick photo of us all together. So just come in here, get all nice and cozy. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes this meeting. We'll be meeting again at 6.